Hello, everyone. Welcome to Online Seller UK podcast. My name is Prabhat, founder at Online Seller UK, and we've been doing series of podcasts since last year, and we've got over 40 podcasts in our YouTube channel. So if you'd like to learn more about selling on Amazon or anything related with Amazon PPC, please look for Online Seller UK YouTube channel. Today, I've got Nick from HELLOTAX. Nick is a partner manager at HELLOTAX, and we'll be talking about VAT regulation changes. Nick, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you, Prabhat. Thanks for having me, and welcome everybody from the sunny Black Sea coast. Once you're done with your work, you're welcome here. I'll I'll show you some hidden B gems, but right now we'll talk about some serious stuff about taxes. You know what Benjamin Franklin said? No, there is nothing certain in life but death and taxes. So now we're gonna uncover that. So
Yes. So, Nick, I think it will be good if you introduce what HelloTax does
sure,
in general, please.
yeah, sure. Let me give you the story now. I've been actually fully remote for 11 years. And actually, I used to be a client of HelloTax. I used to have a private label health supplement business. I used to sell across Europe. And after I sold my brands last year, actually, I started running the partnership for HelloTax. And HelloTax is also a fully remote company. The co-founders met online. They were Amazon sellers. They had the same issues with the VAT compliance, so they decided to set up a company and establish and build a tool to actually help Amazon sellers with their VAT compliance. So this is actually how HelloTax was born. VAT compliance solution tailored for e-commerce sellers and mostly Amazon sellers, because this is the background of the actual owners. And this is what they have been doing for the last 5 years. And we're fully remote. The company is headquartered in Spain, but it covers services in all the Amazon markets in Europe. So that's what we do.
Okay.
And just VAT registration filing in a tool to actually do the monitoring and everything that you need to do there. So
Ac-
as simple as that.
Okay. Excellent, Nick. So there are VAT changes coming for online sellers from the 1st of July. Just tell us what changes are there.
Exactly. I mean, if people were actually having issues or they were feeling complicated because of Brexit, no, the one-stop shop, it's even a bigger mess. But there is good and bad news. So the biggest change is that the VAT threshold would be unified, meaning that there will be a one unified threshold for all European countries, which would be 10,000 euro. So once you hit that, you need to register in your own home country or the country that you have selected if you're a non-EU entity, and you can sell and deliver across the European Union without filing and paying VAT in each one of these markets. You only register in one for the so-called one-stop shop. You do one OSS report for all your B2C sales across all European Union markets. So the VAT, the tax authority in this actually location that you chose or is your home country, they collect the VAT and they arrange the payment with the other tax authorities in Europe. So in regards to sellers who are just starting, that's a perfect fit because it's much easier to get started.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
so that's one thing about OSS. The other important topic is if you're a non-EU seller and if you sell on Amazon right now, even if you store goods in Europe and you choose one country for the OSS location, Amazon is going to collect the VAT on your behalf and they'll pay that to tax authority. So you don't need to actually do the payment, collection and payment of VAT. You still need to do the report, but that's another topic. And obviously, now if you have a separate channel like Shopify or a private label website, you need to collect the VAT by yourselves and pay that to the tax authority.
Oh, okay. So it's looking like it's becoming more simpler because at the moment we've got to register in each country. You've got to report in each
Exactly. I mean,
country.
one thing which doesn't change uh, after July 1st is if you store goods anywhere in Europe, like on Amazon FBA, you need to register. So this doesn't change. But another thing which actually good news for companies who actually used to deliver from one location across Europe and they had multiple VAT registration, they can actually deregister for VAT in those markets and register for the one-stop shop just in the country which is their home base and from where they dispatch the orders. So that's actually, it would save them a lot of costs, and actually
Yeah.
it would make it easier for them.
Okay, so how do we do this, Nick?
I mean, it's really simple. I mean, you have two options. You either do it yourself, but that's not easy. You use your accountant in your home country, or you use a provider like HELLOTAX. And obviously, I mean, the issue here is that even though it goes live on July 1st, some of the countries are actually not ready to implement that. So you need to have like a solution like ours where you can simply connect your store on Amazon. We get the data and we do the report. So that's the easiest way. And we've been doing that for a long time, so that's no brainer. But of course, uh, just do your own research and
Yeah.
see, what fits you best.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we are to start the process today for OSS um, registration, how long does it take?
It would take a few weeks like the VAT registration, but you cannot start right now. You'll be able to start only in July, after July 1st.
Yeah, of course. So it's no more than a few weeks time.
No, it's same as like the VAT, but of course that is not clear yet because first after it goes live, you get the feedback from the actual tax authorities about the period for that. So that's not clear yet. We know that it would be like the regular registration, but of course everything new you need to actually see to believe exactly how it works out
Yeah.
in reality.
Yeah, of course, of course. So, and you mentioned a few times about B2C transactions with Amazon. So there are people now doing high volume of B2B transactions on Amazon, and I think it's growing. So do we apply the same rule for
Not
B2B and
not
B2C?
not actually. The one-stop shop is only for B2C. For the B2B transactions, you need to use the all reports, which is what it used to be. So nothing changes there. So the one-stop shop is done for two reasons mainly. One
Yeah.
is to encourage smaller entrepreneurs for sellers to expand, so less legislation, less bureaucracy. And the second reason is for actually sellers who don't want to pay VAT, they won't have such options because it will be collected by the marketplaces for non-use sellers. So it's actually the administrative burden is actually reduced. So that's
Mhm.
the biggest benefit.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. So, okay. So I think it will be a little bit challenging to split the transaction between B2C and B2B on Amazon if you try to do manually. So this is what,
Um,
sorry, go ahead.
no, exactly. I mean, this is why you need like tools who are actually integrated with Amazon because we fetch the data from them and we know exactly what is B2B, what is B2C. I mean, of course, I mean, because Amazon is a big player, so when there's a change, there's always some time where there's like a optimization between both. So, unfortunately, it would be like Brexit. We
Mhm.
know exactly how it would work out, but of course, it needs to go live to see if how it would work out. So
Yeah.
obviously, you know, that's always the case. It's the same with like Brexit. Now with Brexit, we knew what would happen. We advised a lot of clients and partners, and many of them were just wait and see. And I'm sure you know that because you're in the industry that a lot of companies stop selling in from
Yes.
UK to Europe and vice versa. So the idea
Yeah.
is right now to be prepared so you don't lose money after the change.
Okay. And I may not have registered this. So this OSS or VAT changes. This is just having an impact on EU countries, right? It's nothing to do with the UK.
Exactly. Only actually with the Brexit now the threshold from UK was actually removed. So this is just for EU matters
EU
right now.
metrics only. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fairly straightforward what you've explained
Yeah, I
to
mean
us.
it's
Yeah. So I'm sure the calculations and the tools and they do the hard work for us. So is there anything else you'd want to add before we end this conversation today?
nothing. I mean, you guys, I mean, should just if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with Prabhat. He's a partner of ours. He can refer you to us, or you can obviously check out the descriptions and get in touch with us. We have uh, consultants who speaks multiple languages, like from English, German, Spanish, Arabic, Turkish, Polish, Italian. And we have account managers who actually do the manual work because we try to be fully automated, but obviously no tax authorities are not fully automated. So the idea is to make the life of sellers easier, and we know that because we used to be on the seller side. So that's the main idea of what we do.
Okay, right. Okay, so thank you very much, Nick, for your time today again. So, and explaining to us how OSS works and the changes coming up from the 1st of July for people selling in Amazon EU. So, yeah, all the best, Nick, and I'll speak to you soon.
All the best to you. And next year, Leicester in the Champions League. No doubt of it.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All the best. Bye for now.
Bye bye.